Hi guys, welcome back to another daily tarot reading with me. I'm Ashley Rose and this is your daily tarot reading for Wednesday, April 6th, 2022. Today is the 6th, so 6 is a number for a temporary opportunity. So in the security and the stability that we've really been feeling, cultivating and like allowing ourselves to stand in and take up space in, we are giving ourselves the opportunity to branch out in new ways. And I really feel like take that inspired action and move forward in a grounded way, right? And really with our, it's like all of these things coming together, right? We're really learning, we're really prioritizing how to balance and bring that in and activate all these different elements within us so that we can get to our goal with ease, right? Without, restriction or control, but really with like an honoring of our boundaries and honoring of our experience and just like really truly seeing who we are and giving ourselves the love and compassion and grace to get there. Because 6 is also the number for love, for the number of, balance, good relationships. And when we think about 6 in the major arcana, that's the Lovers, and that's having the choice to, having the choice to decide how you want to move forward, right? So today I feel like half of our opportunity is really deciding, like, are we ready to move forward with grace and with balance and stability? Or do we want to continue, living life with this unbalanced, I feel like unintentional pattern, right? Where we're just kind of doing things willy-nilly. There's like a difference between like going I feel like sometimes when you say go with the flow, and people can take that like very like literally, where they're not really making decisions and they're not really thinking about things intentionally, and they're not really doing that, right? Like there's like a negative side to that phrase. But when it's like go with the flow, or when I'm saying go with the flow, it's more of like, taking intentional action, using your discernment, using your intuition as situations and circumstances arise, to really go with the flow and not really try to, constrict or control them. Really allow them to happen as they will, and then position yourself around them and really allow for the universe to kind of show you the way and show you whatever challenge or lesson or experience is meant to be felt, or even what talent is trying to be showcased. It's something like that. But it's not in a way to escape and not take, when I say go with the flow, it's not in a way to escape and not really take care of what's going on around you, but in more of a way to not control what's going on around us. So today we have the Page of Pentacles. I love it. I love all this earth energy coming in to ground us as we're in this like airy season that's helping us really move forward, because the Page of Pentacles, he is the messenger boy for the court. And it may feel like Tuesday to Wednesday, like we're taking a step back and it's not moving as easily, but there's a reason why we need to kind of come back a little bit to gain perspective, to take in a message so that we can move. Like it really is like a slingshot, like similar to Mercury retrograde. It's like bringing us back so that we can move forward with ease again. And Page being a messenger boy, and he's like the youngest of the court, he's the youngest of the kingdom. And I love this energy for us because it means that we have the willingness to learn, and we are willing to make mistakes because we're finally honoring ourselves and the beauty that we have to give the world in way more of an authentic way than we had been before. Like, look at this Page here. He's sitting here and he's like holding his pentacle. And I love when I look at this card because it really feels like, he's got like a shiny penny in his hand, and he's like, oh my God, this is amazing. I didn't know I had this. I didn't know that I was capable of these things, right? And you're just like holding it and honoring it, and you don't know what to do with it yet. You have the idea of what you want to do with it, but in this space is an opportunity to really take it and just learn. And be like, okay, I'm gonna do this with it first and see what happens. Okay, maybe it went in the direction. Maybe it went in the direction I wanted it to go. Maybe it didn't, but I learned something, and I'm going to pick myself up and do it again, right? It's like not being afraid to fail, not being afraid to make mistakes, but, willing to go out there and make it happen and figure out how to make it happen. Because we have this scarf, this headdress on, and it's red, and that's signaling our desires and our passions. And that is what like our minds are thinking about today. What really makes us, inspired, what really gets us fired up, and where what in our minds is our desires trying to tell us what to do, right? And why when we listen to that and we allow our creativity and our desires to be connected, we can really heal ourselves. And I feel like in a maturing way, where we're growing up and we're learning how to, bring these things together instead of make them separate, right? Or not think, or I feel like bring them together in a more conscious way, right? Where we're thinking about them intentionally and not just kind of, okay, I have a desire, I'm going for it. I don't really know how I'm going to do it, right? Where it's like, I'm going to take my creativity and I'm going to take my desire and I'm going to use them together and really see what I can build. And if it builds to something great, amazing. If I build it and it doesn't and I learn something from it, amazing too. That's the kind of energy. But just like the King of Pentacles yesterday and this Page of Pentacles today, there's so much yellow in the background, so there's happiness, there's joy here, and that really is what's bringing you forward. And then we also see this little mountain in the background, so that is just signaling that we are still in the midst of a journey, and there are still things that we're going to learn and things that we're going to experience. We haven't reached our end goal yet, but we have the confidence to move forward towards it, to not be scared of what is going to show up or pop up, because we know that ultimately it's going to make us stronger and it's going to bring us way closer to our goal than we were before. Because also we have these little like flowers down here that are starting to grow, and that being like when we set these seeds intentionally, they grow and they're growing around us, and that's by allowing our ideas to take on a life of their own. Today the number is 1, so that's new beginnings. That is, standing in your authenticity. That is being the magician and creating the life that you see around you from what you get inside of you. Does that make sense? It's like as above, so below. So what you see in here, you produce out here. And it's taking your energy and knowing that it's always, readily available for you and doing something with it. It's being the pioneer, making your own path, forging your own way through, and trusting what you have to add to the world to really get you here. Yesterday was 1 as well, so pay attention to 111. Again, I feel like that's been popping up a lot. It's really here to show us that we're on a new beginning and to keep our minds open and receptive to what's coming in, because page are messengers. So you could be getting a lot of messages today in regards to your work, in regards to your finances, your relationships, even your health. So pay attention, keep yourselves open, don't be closed off today. So that is where I'm going to leave it. I hope you guys have a great Wednesday. If you'd like to know more about me, what I have going on, or you'd like to book a tarot reading, you can go to ashleyrose.com. You can follow me on Instagram as well. That's Ashley Rose Tarot. The links are in the description. Our Aries monthly tarot readings are up and ready for you guys to listen to. There's a lot of good things going on in April. We are really starting to move forward in new ways across the board, and again with balance being a big priority. So check those out. They apply to your sun, moon, and rising and Venus sign. Like, share, comment on this video, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys tomorrow in the daily tarot readings.